Hey darlings, today I'm going to talk about sex. More specifically, what I'm hoping to do after throwing out purity culture. So I grew up in purity culture, which is basically the idea that you should only have sex and lustful thoughts toward an opposite sex spouse, and not in any other situations, and you shouldn't even think a lustful thought about someone else, or you should pluck your eyeballs out because it's making you lust.
Don't be showing men your ankles.
Yeah, don't make your brother stumble by showing your ankles. Like, whew. Yeah, modesty culture, I'm not a fan of either. So, yeah, just kind of yeeted that out the window. But I'm wondering, well, what does that leave? Like, what do I do instead? Because I still love God and Jesus and all of that, so I don't want to do anything. I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, just figuring out like, well, what do I do? And as the years have gone on, I feel like I have developed this like sense for who I should be sexual with. And I feel like this sounds so incredibly woo-woo and weird. And I'm trying to remember if this is something I've always had, because I don't think I did. Because when I was younger, I would search for love in all the wrong places. Because I basically thought, I'm like, if I sleep with a guy, he'll love me, and yay. And that does not generally work very well. So I know I didn't feel the greatest, but I think I was just sad and heartbroken. So the first time I realized these kind of like feelings was, so I've been with my partner for about 5 years now, and we've had a couple dalliances with a couple other ladies, like separately. And like I liked the people, like as people, but sexually afterwards I felt really just like contaminated, which sounds very mean, but that's how I felt. It was like just had sludge on my soul. And it was just not great. Not a great feeling. And so I was like, oh, should not do that. So I've been trying to figure out like, well, what is a good feeling? Because some people would be like, be monogamous. Like that's what you should do. But I did have the opportunity to be with someone that I very much care about and have known for a long time, and they care about me, and I feel seen and heard with them, and that was like very lovely. And there was absolutely not any of that like contamination feeling. It was very nice. It's very nice. And then there was one night where there was an opportunity with a dude that my love, likes, and it just didn't feel right. Like there was already, even before doing something, just a sense of like, I don't think I would like that. And I'm trying to figure out what that was, because for me, smell is really important. Like I love how my partner smells. Like it's kind of disturbing. Like his pheromones, like his armpits. I'm just like, oh yeah, give that to me. And this one person, like their smell just doesn't do that for me. I think it's like opposite pheromones. I don't know, like not opposite. I think opposites are good. I don't remember. But yeah, it's not a good like, oh yeah. And so I don't know how much of it is biological, where I'm just like, oh, your pheromones are not great with my pheromones, or if it's just that sense of like, like that soul feel. Because I do feel like there are different parts, and all of them have to be a yes. I'm just kind of like talking this through with you. I don't even know. I haven't planned this. So I feel like you have your body. And your body, like I said, like the smell stuff, the pheromones, like if you're physically attracted to the person, if like you had no this, you're just all hindbrain. If your body would like, let's mate with that one, they will produce amazing offspring. Like there's that part of you. And then I feel like you have the mind part of you, and that's the part that maybe wants to connect with people, that maybe wants to see and hear them and understand them, and for them to do the same for you and to have that sort of connection. And then your spirit So all of that energy, because I've said this before, that I feel like having sex with someone is like unzipping your skin and letting them crawl around in your soul. So is this a person that you want to do that with? So it's been interesting, because like I said, the one friend, I was like, I like him as a person, but I'm like, the body's like, you do not smell right. So I'm like, maybe that's what it was. I didn't have a yes on all fronts. And then I had another opportunity with a dude, and I was like, my body's like, yep, we would make great offspring with that one. Yes. But the mind and the spirit were just like, no, Kira, no. You don't know that dude. That dude doesn't know you. That dude doesn't care about you. Just stay away. And so I think I answered my question. Basically, if I want to engage with someone, are they a yes on all fronts? So yes, of course, there's the do no harm. Like, it's not something that's going to harm me. It's not something that's going to harm them. Consent. Everyone enthusiastically yesing all over the place. Figuratively and literally, maybe. And, like, not objectifying. Like, seeing people as people. Because sometimes people will do the objectifying thing. Be like, oh, I'm really into BBC. Let me hop on that. You know, that's not great. Or if you're like, oh, I'm into Asian people. Like, oh, like if that's all you're seeing in someone is like some sort of like kink or fetish type thing, like that's gross. So yeah, seeing people as people. So I think that's how I'm gonna figure it out. So if that's something that resonates with you in any sort of way, even though I feel like it very, very much does not make a whole lot of sense, feel free to do that. And if it doesn't, please feel free to think about it. Because I don't think that hookup culture is the greatest for people. And it's something I think about a lot too, because I'm like, men do seem to have so much of an easier time just having sex with whoever, just putting it in all the holes. I'm speaking in generalizations. And then women are just like, I want you to like find me to be special. Like, we're not particularly pleased if a guy sends us a thing. He's like, hey, want to come over and suck my cock? Or, hey, you want to fuck right now? Nope. Do not. But maybe if we like knew you a little bit, maybe if we felt a little bit special, like, yeah, maybe we want to come over and suck your cock. I don't know. So that's a thing I think about too. Gender. Oh, there's a thumbs up. The mate is like, yes, please come do that. Because there's all like biology. I remember I took evolutionary biology in the college, and I still remember the phrase choosy females and promiscuous males. That's like the biological imperative. The male wants to spread his seed all over the place, and the woman, she needs to be very choosy. She can't just like have any guy's offspring. So it does make me wonder too, like, are men, is it easier for them to not have that connection? Generally speaking, I know this like is going to vary with everybody, and I have no idea about the NBs. I don't want to leave them out, but something to think about. I'm curious. Anyway, I've rambled for long enough. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.